she's going to come see us. I mean, it's not like we're not going to see each other. I'm not going to see the dogs for a while. But, we're trying to bring awareness for the breed ban and trying to help out those less fortunate than us. So, I don't want to make it a big story all year. I mean, it does suck when family's not going to be there, but guys go through it, guys deal with it. We're going to deal with it, and we're going to make it work. And, I'll see my dogs whenever I can.
And that was Mark Burley you just heard talking from Blue Jays spring training camp down in Dunedin. And we have actually got Sportsnet's Mike Cormack in studio today to talk a little bit more about spring training and what Sportsnet has planned and what people can expect to see and so on and so forth. So what can they expect to see?
Well, they can expect to hear a lot of what they just heard there. Guys like Mark Burley arriving to camp every day. Shai Davidi is on the ground. Barry Davis is on the ground right now. Mike Wilner is going to be arriving. What time is it here? Any minute now. And on the website, you're going to see reports from Shai Davidi in the morning, chats with he and Barry Davis throughout the day, video hits, clips of the players like Mark Burley. That was hours ago this morning in Dunedin. So that content's going to be coming through the website as well. And also at the bottom of all of our stories, whether it's a notebook item, a column, maybe even like a video segment, there's going to be a Twitter pod that's pulling in all the news from Shai, Barry, and Mike Wilner, because we tend to forget, Casey, that not everybody in the world is on Twitter. We tend to think they are, but they're not. And there was a bit of news already this afternoon. Shai recently just tweeted that Dustin McGowan has had another setback with his shoulder. This is not news. Dustin McGowan has been very fragile. It is unfortunate, though. He's a young guy. He's 30 years old. It looks like his career is finally coming to an end. But the Blue Jays did give him a contract extension last season around this time. He does have a little bit of a financial security blanket, which is good news. But unfortunately, it looks like Dustin McGowan is not going to pitch in the major leagues again.
Oh, that is unfortunate. And Mark Burley didn't actually sound too thrilled about what's happening right now. We're hoping, at least I'm hoping, that over the course of spring training, maybe he warms up to the idea of being in Toronto.
I don't think he's upset about being a Toronto Blue Jay per se. I think he's upset about the situation that his family's going to live in St. Louis. Obviously, he's going to be in Toronto. But he's been a total pro about the whole thing. He's been candid, honest, respectful. Really, what more can you ask for the guy? And I think the Blue Jays are happy with him. I think the fans are going to be very happy with him. And I don't think this is going to be an issue much further beyond today.
Oh, we're thrilled to have him around. Fans and everyone is happy to have Burley here. So, and Toronto is pretty good at that, at welcoming people. I'm sure the fans will make him pretty excited to be here.
They may not welcome John Farrell so much the first week of the season, but yeah, Mark Burley will get a nice welcome.
Probably not. He probably won't get as warm a welcome as Burley. So some other interesting stuff that's happening down at training camp, or stuff that we're hearing kind of floating around the internet. There's some Roy Halladay news that came out today that some Blue Jays fans might be interested in.
Yeah, Roy, there's a lot of speculation in the fandom around Roy Halladay's future. He's in the final year of his contract with the Phillies. He's likely not to earn... There's some provisions in there that if he pitches so many innings, he's going to automatically kick in his option for 2014. That's likely not going to happen, so he's probably going to be a free agent unless the Phillies lock him up. They want to see how well he performs this season. He was hurt last year. And it's funny, Roy Halladay had some shoulder issues a year ago, but this year, like this morning, he's come out and said it was really my back and not my shoulder that was preventing me from pitching well last season. So it's going to be really fascinating to see how he performs. A lot of Blue Jays fans have been quietly hoping that if things don't go according to plan in Philadelphia, that he may come back to the Blue Jays in the offseason as a free agent. But Halladay said today he does not want to become a free agent. He wants to retire with the Philadelphia Phillies. So Blue Jays fans, put that in the back of your mind all season long. It doesn't look like Roy Halladay is keen on returning to the Blue Jays, at least right now.
Well, if it does change, we'll make room for him.
They would welcome him back. That's a guy they would welcome back.
I'm pretty sure we would make room for him, yeah. Anyway, that's all the time that we've got, but thanks so much for coming in. And keep your eyes locked on the website, on the network, for all kinds of amazing coverage of spring training. We have it all.
We do.